What's up, guys? We're continuing our matchup series for round one of the 2022 Stanley Cup Playoffs. This time, the New York Rangers versus the Pittsburgh Penguins. Everyone's going to say it. Igor Shesterkin, the potential Vezina winner this year, which I think he deserves it and he will win it, has really been a problem for the Pittsburgh Penguins this year. And, the Rangers, in my opinion, um, are one of the most improved teams. They failed to make the playoffs last year because of that whole format thing that was going on. But technically, if there was a regular format, they would have made the playoffs. So in my eyes, they were technically a playoff team from last year. But this year, the team in my eyes got significantly better, even though they lost a guy like Buchnevich, who was my favorite player on the Rangers. But we're not going to get into that. Um, again, these two teams have faced each other before. In 2015, they faced each other, and Pittsburgh actually, going back, 2014, they played the Pittsburgh Penguins. They lost. Pittsburgh lost in the conference finals. The Rangers won. Then in 2015, the Rangers won in the first round. And then in 2016, finally, the Pittsburgh Penguins beat them in the first round.
and
So,
went on to win the Stanley Cup.
and went on to win the Stanley Cup in 2016. So definitely, there's some playoff history between these two teams, which is always exciting when there's a past, meaning there's somewhat of like friction between these two teams. We're gonna expect a lot of hitting, a lot of fights, shouting matches, of
Sure.
course, controversial stuff as well. And that's the beauty of the playoffs, essentially. And we're looking at all the matchups. There's not really any matchups this year that are really considered rivals. But in terms of this season and the playoff history that they had, I think this is the closest matchup to a rivalry that we do have.
I agree.
So I mean, I think this is going to be the most entertaining matchup in terms of like fights, controversial stuff happening. Like I was saying, the Rangers, man. You got Artemi Panarin, you got Ryan Strome, you got Alexis Lafreniere. You have Capo Caco, but again, people say he's a bust. People say that he's still young. You have to give him time. You have Igor Shesterkin. You have Gorgiev as a backup, fantastic backup as well. Um, they added Andrew Kopp at the deadline this year, and he's been nothing but fantastic for them. He's been a perfect fit. He really fit onto that roster. Fantastic. Chris Kreider, career year, has 52 goals. Who would have thought? Adam Fox, one of the best defensemen in the league. Jacob Trouba, one of the most underrated defensemen in the league. Very good defensively, and he had a pretty good offensive season. I think this is his. He had a career year, if I'm mistaken, in terms of points. I could be wrong. They add Goudreau during the offseason as well, who won the Stanley Cup back-to-back
Yeah.
years with the Tampa Bay Lightning. Keandre Miller. I could go on and on. Zibanejad. This team is absolutely stacked. They added Tyler Mott as well. You know, Look, I'm not going to get into it, but I think it's kind of clear who my winner is going
Yeah.
to be, the
Um,
Rangers. But
can
yeah, so what do you have to
can
say,
I?
Luca?
Okay, so I'm just reading the comments a little bit over here, and it's kind of funny because there's a lot right now. But basically, Nolan Raymond says this will be a good series. He's going with the Rangers in 6. Kevin 711 is also saying that the Rangers are going to win. Daniel Kim is saying, well, he's a Ranger fan. He's saying that they should win in 4 or 5. Will Miller is saying that the Bucks are going to win the NBA championship. I mean, sure, if that's what you believe. And obviously, Jamal says it should be a good series. I'm going to disagree with every single one of you.
And one last comment from Jamal, which
And one last comment from Jamal. And
oh wait,
now
actually,
Kyle
thoughts on
Scott just said
LA
thoughts on
Kings and
LA and the
Oilers.
Oilers.
We made a
We,
video
uh,
on that
We
actually.
actually made a video on that, so if he wants to go check it out. But basically, back to what I was saying, I disagree with the Rangers.
Thanks, Jamal.
And I'm gonna say
Appreciate it.
one. And I'm gonna say one thing. And I don't want any Ranger fans that are in the chat right now. Don't hate on me. I'm gonna make one thing clear. I know that they have Igor Shesterkin. I understand he's a Vezina candidate. He's been fantastic all season. I'm not discrediting what the Rangers have done and how well they've played. But playoff experience and Sidney Crosby, and I think it's the last dance for the Pittsburgh
And
Penguins.
everyone always says oh, the Penguins are not going to make the playoffs this year. They lost so and so. I mean, this year they
I
lost to McCann and Tanev, and also Cece, who had a pretty good
yeah.
season with them last year. They're not going to be as good. They made the playoffs, you know.
I don't think I think
So,
I'm gonna be honest with you. I think the Penguins win this series, and people are gonna call me crazy. People are gonna call
ooh,
me crazy, and you know what? That's my bold take of this series. I think the Penguins are gonna win. You know why? I put it in my NHL bracket challenge, so I'm sticking to it. But I'm going with the Penguins in 7, and I'm gonna tell you why. Yes, Tristan Jarry may not play this series.
yeah,
Fine,
Daniel
but
Kim, no Jerry. Rangers should win the series 4-5.
is
Okay.
that here's what I think. Okay, the Penguins have a last ride. I think Sidney Crosby's had a very good season in the games that he's played this year. Jake Gensel looks good.
Rangers in 5.
Letang's had a fantastic year. Evgeny Malkin, uh, more than a point a game
Will
player.
Miller says it was Crosby's last year 3 years ago. Yeah, I
I,
mean,
I, I disagree. I disagree. Listen, I think for Crosby, this is probably his last chance at a cup. And I think if you're the Penguin, in terms of like what I'm saying is in terms of the fact that I think it's a
someone
quality.
doesn't agree with you. Ivan Romanov, no way the
Listen,
Penguins
listen,
win.
listen, listen. You
What do
guys,
you mean?
it's fine. It's fine, guys. It's fine. Listen, it's fine. You know why it's fine? Because when the Penguins beat the Rangers, you guys are gonna come back to this video and you guys are gonna be like, "Oh my God, Luca, you're a genius," and I'm gonna be like, you know what, guys, I appreciate that. But no,
Look,
for real
guys.
though, I honestly think the Pittsburgh Penguins. I think a lot of people are sleeping on the Pittsburgh Penguins. That's what I think, and I think that the
Yeah, I
Pittsburgh
definitely
Penguins are
think
gonna
that too.
surprise.
But let's be honest here, and guys, I'm your ally, so I agree with you here. So
I
don't hate
know.
on me, hate on Luca. I think the Rangers are gonna win in 6 games, and thank you, Daniel Kim, for correcting me. Chuba had 50 points in 2018 when he was with the Jets. This would be his second most points in his career. See, like I was thinking that too. That I think he had a fantastic season with the Jets a couple years ago, but 2018 seems like it was so long ago, and I totally forgot about Chuba's offensive game. I've been seeing more of his defensive game the last couple of years. So thank you for that correction. We have Beast Ninja 7 saying that Rangers in 7 gonna be a good series. So like obviously we all have the Rangers winning apart from Luca. But everyone could agree that on one thing that this is gonna be a fantastic
Oh yeah,
series.
yeah, yeah, yeah. Listen. I'm not this, and again, I'm going back to what I'm saying before. The Rangers are a fantastic team. Chris Kreider had a career year, 52 goals. Nobody expected that. Panarin's fantastic. Zibanejad's fantastic. Shesterkin is a world beater. He's amazing. But the thing is that I look at the Penguins and I just think that this year, especially, and the fact that look, there's history between these two teams, right? We know that the Penguins and the Rangers don't really like each other. We know that there's a rivalry there. And I think that with that, I think it's going to be a great series. It's going to be a fantastic series, but I'm never going to bet against Sidney Crosby. And that's just me. And
Guess
it's not to
what?
try to
Well, guess
disrespect
what? I
anybody.
think this is the year that you should bet against Sidney Crosby.
I don't think so. I'm sorry.
Crosby,
You could throw in
he's still
unless
fantastic at his age, but like you have to look at the team as a whole. Crosby cannot carry this team at this age like he used to. Okay, Malkin has been dealing with injuries the last couple of seasons, and he's older. Okay, he missed half of the season this year, but he still had a fantastic regular season. 42 points in 41 games is by
yeah,
means not bad whatsoever. You
absolutely.
have Jake Gunsel, 84 points. Christopher Letang, 68. Brian Russ, 58. Jeff Carter, pretty good season for his age. 45 points in 76 games. Evan Rodriguez, that guy came and left like 5 times. Now he's back with the team. Finally, has a fantastic season for 43 points in 82 games. They added Ricard Raquel from the Ducks, which I think was a fantastic move on their part. Um,
I
Danton Heinen as
I
just
just think I
Kasperi
just think
Kapanen. We all know how we feel about that guy. I think he's gone by the offseason.
I'm just gonna say one thing here, and I know that the argument was that Tristan Jarry's not playing this series. Casey DeSmith had a 914 save percentage this season going in, right? He has 11 wins, 6 losses, 5 overtime losses, 914 save percentage, and he also had 3 shutouts. Do I think that Casey DeSmith is a starting goalie in this league? No. But I think that especially if it's for one series, and I know that it's the Rangers, but for one series, I think he could hold the fort. And I think he's good enough that he can try to at least potentially steal a series. And I think that the Penguins are going to do that. I
Look,
know that people are going to call me crazy. I know,
I'm
and
gonna
that's
go
fine.
back to regular
But
season stats, and I know I keep on saying this. The playoffs are a complete different beast. So on, yada yada yada. But the record shows I took the blows. I did it my way. Frank Sinatra reference for people in New York. So the Rangers 3-1-0 versus the Penguins this year. 1-3-0 for the Penguins against the Rangers. And every single time, who was the standout? Igor Shesterkin. Igor Shesterkin is gonna do what Lundqvist was never able to do: win a Stanley Cup. Whether if it's this
oh,
year or if it's in the next 5 years, the Rangers will win a Stanley Cup, and a big, big factor will be Igor Shesterkin. The fact that you lose Henrik Lundqvist and now you have Shesterkin, not so long after. The Rangers are a really well built team, and people could say they got lucky with Alexis Lafreniere and stuff, and so on. And they have the money to spend. They get guys like Panarin and whatever, but they had good management under Gordon, and they have good management under Jury right now. They're a very well ran organization, and I think this team knows what it takes to win a Stanley Cup.
so
And
so just to kind of answer a few questions here, Chris and Gerard asked what was our favorite team. It's the Montreal Canadiens. So
we're
laugh at us in the
from
comments.
Montreal,
We're
but
from
we don't
Montreal.
have any biases towards Montreal. Okay, we're realistic
Yeah, but
Montrealers.
we're
We
Habs
know
fans.
we're Habs fans. Like
Yeah,
we're not gonna like make excuses why the Habs are bad this year. We're gonna be completely honest with you, and we're gonna say
yeah.
that the Toronto Maple Leafs are better than us. They made the playoffs and so on, and
If
like.
oh, Daniel Kim is funny. He goes, if the Rangers win, Luca has to delete his YouTube account. Ha, joke's on you. I don't have one. But yeah, no. And then
Romanov
and
saying
then
that
Ivan
Shicey's
Romanov.
gonna stop Crosby. We have Romanov saying Habs lost a good. Yeah, they did lose a good amount of players from that playoff run.
But going back
Rangers
to
are
going
winning the
back to
cup
what
this
I'm
year. I mean, for me, if it's not the Calgary Flames, and I'm being biased because we are Canadian.
yes,
I would think I'm going for the Flames. Of course, I'm
I'm hopping
supporting
I'm
for
hopping
them.
on that bandwagon too.
But if the Flames fail to win, my second choice and my American team that I'm going for are the New York Rangers, just because of
Wait,
how they're built and because I love Shesterkin. He's my favorite goaltender at the moment, and
Ivan, Ivan, if this is actually true that your cousin plays for the Habs, tell him to join the podcast, bro. It would be
yeah,
really nice to have him on.
Gerard says Jerry about to sell. I mean, look, you kind of cost them against the Islanders last year in the first round,
Nah,
so
nah, guys, listen. I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm not gonna lie to you. I think this series is gonna be. Look, you know what? You know what? I'm
Leafs
gonna say this.
2022 champs.
I think. Look, I'm gonna say this right now. I said it before. I'm gonna say it again. Pittsburgh in 7. This is gonna be a really close series, but I think Pittsburgh's just gonna edge it out. And Ranger fans, don't hate on me. Look. You know what, guys? I'll make a deal right now on live in front of everybody. If the Pittsburgh Penguins lose to the Rangers, I will cheer for the Rangers the entire playoff series. And I'll even buy a Rangers jersey that I'll wear on stream.
Kevin 7-11.
So
To answer
there
your
you go.
question, why we think they're gonna win the cup, we're gonna give a little like spiel right now on terms of why they're not only built for the playoffs because they're a physical team. They how to hit. They also have the skill. They also have the speed, and it helps that they have Daryl Sutter who won 2 Stanley Cups. And you also have what's his name? Oh my God. He was with the Habs. He was an associate coach. Kirk
Um,
Kirk Muller. Kirk
Kirk
Muller as
Muller,
well,
that's it.
who went on a
Oh my
playoff
God,
run
sorry,
with
I'm
the
reading
Habs
comments.
last year to the finals, and he won a Stanley Cup himself as a player in '93. So I mean, this team is built for the playoffs, and adding Tyler Toffoli, you have Elias Lindholm. Markstrom, who's having a great year, he's going to be a Vezina candidate as well. Their defense is truly underrated, even though they lost Merck Giordano. But we're going to get into that when we cover
Yeah,
them
true.
tomorrow.
Yeah.
Dallas versus Calgary. So guys, check out for that video tomorrow.
Oh,
Um, we have Beast Ninja saying that Florida's maybe winning. Yeah,
I agree. I agree with that. I think they're a good team.
I'm not rooting for them.
Um,
I'll ask Alex if he can get on the stream. That would be fantastic if he actually is your cousin.
if he
I
actually
am
no
from
no for
Russia
real, if
and
he's
he is
actually his cousin,
in
that's so cool.
Canada. I
Like
usually use
regardless,
Skype. Wow. I mean, no, I mean, you're really building a case here for yourself.
I'll ask if
I'll
he can
ask
come
him
on.
to come on
Listen,
sometime.
Ivan. I'm a big fan of Alex. I think he's a big hitter. I think no matter what, um, even if he's just cousins with you, he doesn't have to actually come on the podcast. That
Rangers in
it's up to
4.
him.
You're pretty confident, Romanov. I
But
like
yeah.
that.
And then he
Let's see
goes,
here.
Daniel Kim goes, sounds good, Luca. I like that deal. And Rangers are hating on you. Everyone is entitled to their opinions. Listen,
We
Daniel,
respect that, Daniel.
I
Thank
like the
you. Thank
Rangers. I
you.
do. I like them. But I just think Pittsburgh's gonna win. But again, if I'm wrong, I'll wear a Rangers shirt on stream that you can watch. Okay, and I'll wear it. I'll buy a Rangers shirt and I'll wear it. I don't
Well,
mind. I have no
guys,
problem with that.
Jonathan Garcia was our 600 subscriber, and we're currently at 604 subscribers. Guys,
Oh
what's
my
going
god.
on? What's going
Thank
on
you
here? Thank
guys.
you so much. And if you
Holy
guys are wondering why I was singing Frank Sinatra, is because I saw that we hit 600, and we have this running gag
yeah.
for all you subscribers from the past. Every time we hit like a goal, I always sing. So I'm like, you know what, Frank Sinatra from New York. We're talking about New York. Why not, right? So. Um, Beast Ninja says, I don't know. I don't know. I don't trust the Penguins. Look,
Yo.
I
No,
mean,
no,
JT Ramirez, Ramirez is saying that
I
Leafs are
know
winning
we're
the
getting
cup.
off
He's very
topic a little
confident
bit.
about that.
I know we're
Look, I'll
getting
say one thing about the Leafs, okay? Just
oh,
quickly. I know we spoke about them a couple episodes ago, but if they beat Tampa, they're going to the finals. Anything is possible for them. That's what I'm saying.
I don't know. I don't I agree with that, but we'll see. But no, I just want to say one last thing, guys. Honestly, for real, 600 subs
Thanks.
has been fantastic. Um, you guys, honestly, the support throughout this journey so far has been great. I
Less
really
than a year, guys. We started this in
yeah.
August, and
You
you know
know
a lot
what?
of
Like,
people.
guys, 600 subscribers, man. It's honestly, I appreciate every single one of you. You guys, the ones that are interacting in the stream right now, the ones that watch our videos afterwards. Like, you guys are phenomenal. You guys are great.
605 right now. Holy crap, guys. It
We're
keeps on
so
going up.
grateful. Honestly, we're so grateful, and bigger things are coming for us. Trust me when I tell you that, and we're very excited.
You know, not a lot of people supported us from the beginning, and we had to prove people wrong, and we had to gain a lot of support and respect from
Is
people.
that
But
DJT Miller? Hey
oh
man,
my
how are
God,
you?
JT, welcome. Sorry about Vancouver. But yeah, guys, this has been a fantastic ride. You guys give us hope and you inspire us to continue, and you're making us live out a dream that we've always had. You know,
Yeah,
we've been hockey fans since day one, whether if it was a Habs fan or not. You know, like we just love hockey in general. And we just wanted to say thank you so much. And don't forget to like this video and subscribe to our channel if you haven't already. And yeah, just to sum up the video and stuff. Isaac Frost too. We made an
606 now, by the
Islanders
way.
video, by the way, that you guys could check out on why they were so bad this year. We made it like a couple months ago. The Leafs are winning the cup every year, according to Leaf fans. Yeah. So just to
Oh, and
sum
now
up,
Islanders and Islanders and Leaf
606
fans are going at
subscribers.
it.
So it keeps on going up, baby.
Man,
Um,
Islanders and Leaf fans are going at it, bro. I love it. I love it.
Okay,
Keep it
you guys
going, guys.
continue
Keep it
fighting in
going.
the chat. We like this. We like the interaction. Guys, whether or not you say something controversial, we don't care. The fact that
No,
you
no,
comment on our posts, on our videos, whatever we post on YouTube, we love it. You
absolutely.
guys are a part of this podcast. Without you, we are
Oh yeah,
essentially nothing.
100%,
So,
100%.
do not never hold back. What even if people are gonna judge you, still comment. Still,
Listen,
and explain yourself.
yeah.
Support your claims as well.
One thing too, if you guys really don't like our opinions at all, or you think we're stupid, say it. Like, just be like, yo, you guys just dumb. Like,
We're not always right. Like for
no,
example,
that's it.
we said that the Canes and Bruins matchup was a fresh matchup. They faced each other 3 times in the last 5 years. I didn't know that, and I got corrected. And I thank you for whoever corrected me in the comments.
Yeah,
I know I thanked you already, but we make mistakes. We're human. I know we're pretty knowledgeable in hockey, but there's going to be times where we make mistakes. But again, um, I know we spoke a lot to you guys. We didn't really cover the matchup as much as we wanted to, but
it's okay.
Luca goes for the Penguins in this matchup. I go for the Rangers. I say in 6. Luca, how many games?
7.
Okay, well, thank you so much, guys. We'll see you on the next episode. Until next time.